Yes, people, Arsenal with Ash. Arsenal 4, Leicester 2. Trossard again. Ole, ole. Yes! Last minute, 2 goals to win us the game in a game that should have been comfortable. We made it difficult for ourselves. They just made the fans all get heartache and all of this stuff for no reason. But we got there in the end. Big 3 points. Takes us level with Man City after their draw against Newcastle. And yeah, still unbeaten. Buzzing with that start to the game, start to the season. First half we were cruising, absolutely cruising. The whole game was played in Leicester's half. I think they had one shot in the first half. I don't even remember what that was, but I remember seeing that on the stats at half time. Calafiori was looking majestic, just inverting with Timber inside as well. And he just looked so comfortable and yeah, we were just controlling the game, sustained attacks galore, getting Martinelli and Saka into dangerous positions. It was a really good first half performance, and I was so happy with Martinelli to get his goal. So happy. He's needed that. Needed it. And he got an assist as well for Trossard's first goal. And then, yeah, second half, it's just absolutely started like crazy. They've scored, I think it was like a deflected header in the opening minutes of the second half. And then they score an absolute screamer. What a finish from James Justin, by the way. I have to give him his credit. It was a great goal. But yeah, all of a sudden, it's 2-2 and we're chasing a win. I know the headline writers, the rival fans, the haters, the media are all getting their 2 pence ready to put in as soon as that final whistle blows. But Trossard again, manages to get a goal, another goal from a corner for us. Brilliant ball from Saka, and Trossard gets on the end of it, and it deflects off of one of the Leicester players and goes in. And then a counter attack late on in the game, and Havertz gets his goal. A very scruffy goal, but we'll take them nonetheless. And it's a 4-2 win. I think it's the same score when we last played them at home in the league, and buzzing with that. I want to do player ratings. I'm going to start with David Ryan goal. So glad he made it. First half, he done absolutely nothing. Had nothing to do at all. I don't even think he had to make a save. I don't even know if he took a goal kick, to be honest with you. So yeah, second half obviously he conceded 2 goals. Isn't at fault for really any of the goals. The first one he would have had to react crazy to save that. Second goal he had no chance. But yeah, I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. Jurriën Timber, I thought he was excellent again. Really making that right back position his own boy. Ben White's going to have to do a lot to get back into there. Inverting, going outside of Saka as well. Just mixing up his game, giving Leicester loads of different problems. He gets the assist for the first goal. I need to look back and see their goals again and see if he had any part of it. I'm not too sure. But yeah, going forward and on the ball, he was brilliant. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Saliba, done really well. We often at times left him literally 1v1 against Vardy while the rest just sustained the pressure. And he dealt with that really well for the most part. I think at one point Vardy did get in behind him and he got him a yellow card. But apart from that, he dealt with his threat really well. Again, like Tim, but I didn't see the goal, so I need to see the goals back again and see if he had any part to play. But from what I saw, he had quite a good game. I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10 just because he got the yellow card. Gabriel, yeah, done really well. A constant threat at corners as always. Forced the keeper into a couple of saves. He's just got that leadership about him. You can see him orchestrating every corner and everything. Again, like Saliba and Timber, I need to see the goals back and see if he had any part of it. But from what I saw, his performance was quite good. I'll probably give him a 7.5 out of 10. Can't give much higher than that because obviously we conceded 2 goals. Calafiori, majestic. What a player. I think he's top tier. He's so comfortable on the ball, so physically dominant. He's happy to go inside and invert, happy to go outside. I think he really helps Martinelli's game as well. And I can't wait to see more of him, man. He's going to make that left back his spot. I'm telling you. Obviously got a yellow card in the second, I think in the first half, a bit of a sloppy one. And the second goal obviously came from his side, and to see it back to see if he was really at fault. But yeah, brilliant performance for me. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. Partey had a decent game, kept us ticking when he could, obviously helped us sustain pressure as well. I think defensively, he still leaves a lot to be desired. Quite easy to bypass. His legs can't really get going. He's not as physical as he once was. But he had a decent game. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Declan Rice, I think he was really good in that first half. Really good getting down the left 8 channel. When Martinelli went inside, he sometimes operated quite high and wide. Switches of the ball to Saka were brilliant. Recovery of the ball. I just thought he had a really good game. Well, in the first half especially. Second half wasn't as influential, but yeah, I think he had a really good performance. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. Martinelli. I'm happy to say that Martinelli has had a good game today. Constant threat on his side. Missed the early chance, which he could have put his head in the sand and not kicked on from there. But he managed a few minutes later to get his goal. Then creates the goal for Trossard to put us 2-0 up at half time. And yeah, not as much of a threat in the second half. Leicester seemed to drop even more deeper, especially when they got their 2 goals. And then Sterling came on for him. But yeah, he had a really good game. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Saka was brilliant. Constant threat, just terrorizing them. Whether he goes inside, goes outside, his crosses into the box are brilliant. He's just a constant threat. I thought he was really good today. Hopefully he gets that assist because that will be 6 in a row for the season. But we'll see. But yeah, outside the goals and assists, he was excellent today. Excellent. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 as well. Trossard, 2 goals. What more can you ask for? He's won us the game. Yes, he has his frustrating moments where he loses the ball in silly areas and stuff like that, but his impact in the game is undeniable. And yeah, he's going to get 8.5 out of 10 and man of the match for me. Havertz, didn't really happen for him for most of the game, if I'm honest with you. Those times attacks were broken down because of him. Little lapses in concentration, etc. But he's always a threat, gives the defenders a hard time and manages to get his goal as well. I think he's got 3 and 3 at home this season in the league, and even in the Carabao Cup he scored as well at home. So yeah, he's been brilliant so far in terms of his Emirates Stadium goal scoring form, and hopefully that continues because we've got another couple of home games coming up this week. So yeah, I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Substitutions, and I really couldn't wait to talk about this one because Ethan Nwaneri, at 2-2, Arteta puts his hand around him and says, listen, you can go in there and change that game and help us win this game. And he was excellent from his first touch. He said, you know what, I'm going to drive through and I'm going to have a shot. And it was brilliant. Kept getting touches on the ball, driving through into the penalty box, connecting well with Saka. He just was a breath of fresh air and he had no fear, and he just went in there and said, give me that ball, I'm trying to make something happen. And he was brilliant. He's getting an 8 out of 10 from me as well. And I really hope that we see more of him, especially against Southampton next week at home. Sterling came on, done a decent job, got to the byline a couple of times, caused a bit of a threat. There wasn't really any space for him to get in behind. But he helped us sustain pressure quite a bit. But yeah, he didn't really do much outside of that, so I'll probably give him a 7 out of 10. Jesus didn't really have much time on the pitch, but he did contribute to the last goal. I do think he should have actually passed it to Saka, but his shot forced the keeper to save, and Havertz got the rebound. So yeah, decent from him. Probably give him a 7 out of 10 as well. Was that the only substitutions? I can't really think of anyone else that came on. If I am missing anyone, apologies, let me know in the comments. But yeah, really happy with the win. We need to cut out the sloppy mistakes because we've got a harder game on Tuesday, PSG coming up in the Champions League. But I'm sure the boys will be up for that and concentrating a lot more. But yeah, really happy with the win. The fans were amazing. It was nice to be out in the sun at the Emirates Stadium. A great vibe. And yeah, we move on. Let's see what happens for the next game. Just stay tuned for the match preview for the PSG game. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, Gunners, man. Enjoy it. Take care.